Staring at a blank page for an academic essay is intimidating. Classification writing functions as a logical sorting system, a process of taking a massive, chaotic subject and organizing it into clear, manageable groups. Grab a blank document and follow along. By the end of this video, you will have a complete, structured outline ready to be expanded into a final draft. Before we start building, we need to clarify our terms. Division takes one large entity, like a university, and breaks it downward into its individual departments. Classification moves in the opposite direction. It takes many individual items, like thousands of fish species, and sorts them upward into shared categories, like freshwater, saltwater, and migratory types. Humans naturally categorize experiences to make sense of the world. By applying that same process to a document, you make the boundaries between your ideas visible and systematic for the reader. Step 1. Look at your broad topic and divide it into exactly 3 categories using a single lens, one consistent rule for how you are sorting your items. Using different criteria for different categories will confuse your reader. If your topic is online shoppers, you cannot group them by age and then suddenly group them by device type. By strictly using purchasing behavior, the topic cleanly splits into 3 distinct buckets: impulsive buyers, deliberate buyers, and habitual buyers. Next, apply the exhaustive check. Your categories must cover all the significant members of your topic group. If you write that the popular water sports in Hawaii are snorkeling and sailing, you have a major factual gap. You left out surfing, the most prominent sport in the state. An incomplete classification loses credibility immediately. Locking in that single organizing principle sets the structural foundation. Everything else we build relies on this criteria remaining consistent throughout the essay. Step 2 is drafting your thesis statement. For this specific essay format, your thesis must include 3 elements: the exact subject you are analyzing, the specific number of categories, and the organizing principle you just established. We can plug those elements into a strict formula. Your subject can be classified into a specific number of categories: Category 1, Category 2, and Category 3, based on your organizing principle. A vague statement like "there are many types of online shoppers" gives the reader no direction. Plugging our earlier example into the formula yields a precise map. Based on their purchasing behavior, online shoppers fall into 3 categories: impulsive buyers, deliberate buyers, and habitual buyers. Pause the video right now. Use this formula and plug in the items you brainstormed in Step 1. Relying on this structure ensures you make a transparent contract with your reader. They know exactly what your essay will deliver and how the logic is arranged. Step 3 is setting up your body paragraphs with topic sentences. In a classification essay, these sentences have to do 3 jobs: explicitly name the category, signal where we are in the sequence, and define the category's main characteristic. You should arrange your categories strategically. Place your least important or most familiar category first and build up to the most important category at the end to create rhetorical momentum. Once you have your order, use this pattern for your topic sentences. Start with a transition or ordinal number, name the category, and state its defining characteristic. For example, the first type of online shopper is the impulsive buyer, who makes unplanned purchases. Pause the video again and draft the 3 topic sentences for your body paragraphs using this exact pattern. These sentences act as your architectural signposts. If a reader skips the rest of the text and reads only these 3 lines, they'll still grasp your core argument. Step 4 is filling in those body paragraphs. To ensure each category receives equal treatment, use the Peel framework: point, evidence, example, and link. You already wrote the point with your topic sentence. Next, add your evidence by briefly describing the category in more detail. Then comes the example. This is where you have to use verifiable, real-world illustrations. Avoid vague generalizations. Name specific people, documented events, or quantified data that prove your category exists. Finally, the link. You need to connect your category back to your thesis or transition into the next paragraph. Use sequencing phrases like "unlike the first group" to move between categories, and illustration phrases like "specifically" to clarify points within the paragraph. Take a moment to sketch out brief bullet points for the evidence and examples you plan to use for all 3 of your categories. Applying the Peel structure symmetrically across your paragraphs guarantees a balanced presentation. Your reader won't get distracted by uneven arguments, allowing the strength of your research to stand out. Look at your document. If you followed along, you now have a single organizing principle, a precise thesis statement, 3 clear topic sentences, and a peel bullet outline for your evidence. The final step is execution. Expand your bullet points into full sentences. Check your paragraphs to make sure each category has a similar word count, and finish by writing a conclusion that restates your thesis using different words. By applying this logic, you have converted a broad topic into a structured blueprint. The conceptual work of sorting and defining is finished, leaving only the mechanics of drafting the final sentences.